Hello everybody, welcome back to Windrose on a Monday. How very odd. I'll come to that in a minute. Let me just say hi, welcome back. I hope you had a nice weekend. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm back in Windrose. We're going to carry on building my new fortress slash just really nice base out here on Horseshoe Island. That one. But yeah, we had finished the buildings of both the warehouse and the smithy last time. Today, I'm going to build the Shipwright, which is going to go here, and start work on pathing and shaping out the main house up on top of this island. We're going to have to chop down quite a lot of trees, I think. Yeah, thank you, Tasman, for that one. That was awesome. Hello, Tasman. Welcome along. Hey, Floating Fat Man. Hey, Monty Mantis as well. Hello, hello. Hey, Bearded One. Hey, Stu. How you doing, buddy? Giginak. How you doing? Radagast as well. Welcome along. How's the aircon? It's not working yet. So they've installed half of it. They've installed the inside bit, but the outside bit, there's just like cables are strewn on the side of my house, just like hanging there. The guys that came to install the aircon today had to leave around about 2 because they had to get to a funeral. So they were unable to finish the job today. They're coming back tomorrow first thing to finish it off. So yeah, unfortunately I've still got another day to wait until I am crispy cold. Yeah, I don't need aircon anymore, it's cooled down. Yeah, it's typical, isn't it? As I think I was saying that before. Typically, I get aircon, it gets installed the day after the heat wave drops off. That seems normal. That seems just like how my existence goes. It is. There we go. Oh well, whatever. You know, it matters not. But there will be another heat wave, and when there is, I will be ready. I will be so ready. But yeah, no worries. Exactly, Messermoon. Exactly. There we go. You might get another 3 days in August. Try living here in Saudi, Spanj. It was only 40 degrees today. Yes, but Monty, you already have air conditioning installed in your building as standard. I'm sure of it. You didn't have to live in a solid brick / concrete house with crazy amounts of heat insulation. It's designed to keep heat in. Yeah, that hurt. Nearly got myself Valheim straight away there. Well, there we go. Right, so let's go over once more. The general plan is for us to have a nice sort of seawall type thing going all the way around. I might rearrange this pier a little bit because as you can see, the Frigate it's got to be all the way out there to even be anywhere near the shore, right? So although I do like this kind of little thing, I'm hoping the ketch will fit in here nicely, but I think I might take this out a little bit further, but that it'd only be a little bit, so it'd be pointless. But definitely extending this pier along so that the Frigate is more at home. I wonder if this can reverse a little bit. It's just where the game put it there when I summoned it in, but it might reverse a little bit more before it hits the shallows. Difficult to see at night. But yeah, I hope all your weekends were good. And like I say, thank you very much for joining me today. Stop! It reverses a lot quicker than you expect it to. There we go. Ah! Hey, Gamer Trojan. Where's the crew? Did you send them down to Davy Jones? Yeah, I might do, to be honest. Right, so let's start with Blighted. So I messaged everyone. I said, hey, everybody up for Mech Warrior later, and I got a yep from all three of them. And then about 10 to 8, I got a message from Blighted saying, oh, I've just been informed from the wife that the in-laws are coming around for dinner, so I have to bail. So Blighted's excuse, sound, fair enough, family. All right. Iron Wolf. I don't even know where to fucking start, honestly. Oh my god. So for those of you that don't know, Iron Wolf is in like all kinds of bad at the moment. Like, he got a 1-month extension on his lease because he's got no house to go to. He's got nowhere to go to right now. And the landlord of his current place is basically kicking him out, saying that he's ending the lease and not renewing it. He got a 1-month extension because I guess he sort of pleaded his case and said, just need a bit more time. We can't find somewhere to live. So I know he's been trying to find somewhere that they can go to. Today he messaged me saying that they've turned off his power and he can't come to the stream because they turned off his power. I don't know who they are, whether it's the utility company that's turned their power off or whether it's the landlord that's turned their power off. You know what I mean? But whatever it is, it ain't fucking good. So Iron Wolf is in hell. He's literally in hell. Like, I can't imagine how stressful everything must be. I mean, if I was in that situation, I would be pulling my freaking hair out, like, with stress. And I got, like, 2 little kids to worry about as well. And thankfully, I still live in a country that somewhat cares about people's well-being. So, you know, if it came to it, because we got the kids, I'm pretty sure the council would set us up with a house pretty quickly. But everybody else, it sucks. But Iron Wolf right now, he especially sucks. He especially sucks. Yeah, so thoughts, good vibes, fair change. Send it to Iron Wolf, dude. He is in bad times. So yeah, that's where the crew is right now. Yeah, not really sure where to go from that, really. Just that's the sitchy beans. So yep, what I'm gonna do is get rid of this. I'm gonna make my life a little easier and just get rid of this. And we're going to carry it on this line here. Hey, Parijan. No, usually can't. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of nonsense going on. Yeah, thank you, buddy. It's good to be building. Yeah. Like I said, guys, I don't know what the sitch is specifically, certainly from a legal point of view. But whatever it is, it ain't good. So there we go. That's why I'm here all by my lonesome. I mean, Kith was ready to play Mech Warrior, but without the other two, I felt it just ain't happening. You know, we can't have a Mech Warrior without Iron Wolf at least trying to kill my pilots. So, you know, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I hope, you know, your days are going a lot better. Certainly, I've got nothing to complain about, you know. Anyway, like I say, welcome back to Windrose. We're just going to do some building today. This fortress ain't going to build itself. I'm not even sure if I should call it a fortress anymore, to be honest, guys. It's turning out to be a bit of a kind of port, you know? A little Tortuga of my own, if you will. I do like the effect that these little slopey walls have, though. Does make it look like a little seawall. Quite cool. Except I'm having a bit of trouble there. Getting that to snap. There we go. I just need to drag it along. It'll let me. Till it disappears. There we go. Nice. I think it'll look even better when we connect it to the stone rather than the wood as well. So the wood being piers. Like it's fine. When it connects to the stone, I think it'll look even better. This is going to go on all the way down the island, all the way down. Where this is going to go. All right, let me see if I can get it to snap. There we go. Nice. They get a snap under there? It is. Oh my god. I think I'll just leave it like that though. Eating through all that stone you guys donated last time. I will open up the server again for those of you that do want to donate some stone to the cause. It is much appreciated, of course. I'll let you know when I open the game up. Now that, of course, we figured out that I had to install the mod to the different folder. Have you got all the building pieces? Yes. Yes, I believe I have. Apart from maybe like a few of the straw bits and bobs, and that's about it, really. I just joined to hear Spanj say he had nothing to complain about. Since when? Well, yeah. I could complain. There's plenty of stuff I could complain about, but in the sort of context and in the shadow of Iron Wolf's problems at the moment, I have nothing to complain about. It wouldn't be right for me to complain about my fucking hiddly ass problems. Not really. Yeah, I could definitely complain. It's a national sport over here. Yeah, I'm going to create some steps. I'll break it up and create some steps around here later, so we can walk down onto the beach and stuff. Over here as well, bit of a seawall along here. Hey, Lupaka. How you doing, buddy? I'm actually new to Windrose, says Angry Panda. Hey, Angry Panda, welcome along. Oh, welcome to Windrose. You know what? That's great. That's actually great that you're new to Windrose, because more and more players keep joining this game, the better it is for me, that's for sure. More new players, please. Well, I got to the point now in my game where essentially I've got nothing left to do but to build enormous vanity projects, which is fine, because when new content does come along, I'm going to have an enormous vanity project to base out of to complete the new content. Ashlands, when that comes along later this year, I believe November-ish time. So we've got a bit of a wait. We're going to let them cook. We got to let them cook. And in the meantime, I've got plenty of building to do. It's all good. It's all good. And this place is going to be pretty much everything we could possibly need to progress into the new content when it comes along. Oof. This side of the island, I'm going to match up with just stone to stone. All the wood pieces will be around the dock side of things. Look at that. Speed build. I like it. Snap. Ah, thank you. Yeah. Shireen, thank you for being a member for 35 months. I appreciate you. And Adam, hey, godlike as always, Adam. Thank you for the 49 months. I enjoy watching the building. Thank you very much, Adam. I appreciate it. It's good to see you again as well, buddy. I'm really hoping we don't need a new save game. The way that they built the bonfires and stuff like that would suggest that you won't need a new save game, because the bonfires obviously like kind of, it was like ring fence everything in it against regeneration of the map around it. Do you know what I mean? So mines and so on and so forth all regenerate outside of a bonfire's radius. Everything within a bonfire's radius subject to change. A bit like how Enshrouded works. Obviously with Enshrouded, it's the flame shrines, right? You get some stairs going on here. And anything within the flame shrine radius doesn't regenerate. You get those funny like terrain anomalies with Enshrouded, but all good. Small price to pay, but not having to start a new game every time they do an update. And I'm hoping Windrose follows the same principles. That'd be really useful. There we go. We are going to be going through all of this 10,000s of stone I think we had. 10,000s of stone. Prime, thank you for the 23 months. Welcome along, buddy. The game needs cannon placeables for that fort look. Well, Game of Trojan. Ask and you shall receive. Because under our decorations tab, I believe we have some cannon decorations. Oh yes. And some balls. So yes, we can definitely do that. Cannons for days. Why is this snapping so weirdly? Prime, it's going well, mate. How are you doing? All safe and well, I hope. It's be interesting. Do these ferns get cut down when I place these blocks, or do they poke through the floor? They poke through the floor. All right. It's good to know. Now we know we need to chop them down. Okay. The island is looming, isn't it? It's there going, you're going to have to chop me down. I know. Oh, good. Nice one, Prime. I find it a bit weird when you try and restart, as not everything starts from scratch. That's a bit weird. I have 8,500 for you. Stone? Fucking A. Nice. Thank you very much. Okay. You know what would also be great? If you guys that are coming on to donate stone, stay a while, chop some trees. That would be really helpful. Stay a while. Lend me your axe. Da-da-da. It's a bit therapeutic doing that, I tell you. Sort of zone into it. I'm just going to complete this line there, and then I think what I'll do, guys, is I will host the server, share the password over on Discord, and you guys can start jumping in if you want. Help me with this enormous freaking task ahead of me. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we've drawn a square around the whole island now. Now we got this business to deal with, right? So just to remind you guys that missed it, this is the workshop, the blacksmith. So we got our kilns going away in here. We'll have the big forges in these spots here and here as well. And then this is going to be our workshop down here. We'll have all the workbenches, armor stuff, so on and so forth down here. Nice open air, lots of decorations and stuff to come. And upstairs we'll just have a simple like house, a bed over there, kitchen and so on and so forth. Lovely views out over the bay. Look at that. Gorgeous. Obviously the guy that we assigned to the armor bench, the tailor, will probably live in there. And then we did the warehouse as well. This is an open air warehouse. I'm going to put it into sections. So each sign category that we've got, is that under decoration? Or somewhere else? Where are the signs? Crafting utilities. That's under storage. There we go. All the labels, basically. A row per label kind of thing. All the way down. Everything. There'll be some sharing at the bottom, probably. Oh yeah, and we've got access to the roof here as well. We'll put a little, like, potted garden up here. It'd be nice. Be great. And then, yeah, like I mentioned, we're going to build today the shipwright. It's going to go here. So the shipwright, I've got kind of half a plan. I'll do another house. I think I'll do an L shape. And then in the courtyard will be essentially be a raised sort of platform. Just like a little raised platform with the shipwright stuff on it, as in the wharf and
you are making this into a
the
town.
thing.
How about adding more buildings or houses? Make it look like a up and coming town on the sea.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, Adam. Yeah. So there'll be a house here. Will be the shipwright house, and then I'll probably put a small build here. Although I do want to keep this line here as a path up to the house from this pier straight up. So the shipwright won't go past this line, and whatever I build on this spot here won't go past it as well. You'll be able to go straight up from there, and there'll be a similar thing over there as well. I'll have another little like courtyard here. We'll use the decorations and fountains and stuff to make this look nice. And then over here we'll have another path up into the middle of the island, flanked by, again, sort of fountains, gardens, that sort of stuff. And then I'll have another little house over here that may be the bar. May or may not be, but probably definitely will be the bar. And then because of the height of the island, it's going to come out and over. So you're going to have this big wall here. And I was thinking what would be quite a cool idea, if terrain allows, is to build little dwellings into or underground, as it were. This raised platform that the house is going to sit on. But the terrain we can manipulate, so it's fine, right? There we go. Yeah, my house, Adam. Yeah. Pound windy edition. Way hey, blow everyone down. Hey. Hey, Iron Wolf, power's back. Yay! That is good news. Oh, I'm so glad. I was a little bit worried when you said they've taken your power down, that it was like, oh fuck. Bad times. So that's really good news. Power's back. I'm so glad. Not panic stations just yet then, chat. We're okay. For now. So, enhancing this sort of path idea. Just to sort of zone it out kind of thing. Make it nice. There we go. We'll lane it like that. Let me come out then, and I'll open it up. You guys can jump in with your donations and help me chop some trees down, if you want to. So you need the Windrose channel on my Discord. So B70. Okay. That's loading now. So if you got the Windrose chat on my Discord, the invite code and the password to join is there. Please don't steal my shit. Is it possible to make a zoo in this game? Drive a wild boar into a cage? Probably, but as soon as you leave rendering distance, it'll be gone. So it won't stay. You could definitely kite stuff into a pen though. Yeah, you could even kite the patrol vessels into a pen, as Let's Game It Out showed us. But as soon as you leave render distance, it'll be gone. Yes, Stu, it was because I didn't do the mods properly.
Give me your giblets.
Suppose can be used as guards. Thank you for the giblets, El Bandita. A patrol vessel petting zoo, yeah, exactly. Did you see Let's Game It Out? Do Windrose. If you're not, it's worth a watch. It's hilarious. I mean, it's kind of like scream at your monitor, kind of hilarious. Like, what are you doing? But that's just Let's Game It Out. It's what he does. Cannons on the roof, yes, definitely. Yeah. Well, I figured like there'll be some. I mean, over there. Let me show you the map. Over here, we're gonna have a fort here, right? I'll put another bonfire here, and we'll have a fort, and it'll have all the cannons and stuff on there. But even still, like one line of defense isn't sufficient. So the house will definitely have, I think, some turrets on it. Yeah. Don't feed bread to vessels. Yes, Kiki. That is the game that breaks games and terrorizes devs. Yes. All right, so yeah, the server is up. You guys are free to join. If you want to donate some stone to me, make sure that you'll land on this island up here. You can fast travel down here, and Gaisberg is already here. When you fast travel down here, there are some boxes you can dump some stone into for me, and that will help with all the foundations that I have to build. And then if you have got some little bit of time, you can help me do this, because I'm going to have to clear all the fucking trees off this island now. Better get started. We got some chopping to do. No, Valentine, we haven't finished. We've just started, my friend. You're fine. You're just in time. Also, howdy. Hey, dude. It's good, mate. Just chopping trees. If you'd like to lend me your axe, that would be great. Because chopping the whole island down is going to take a little while. Chop. I think the house, I'm going to make it 3 stories high if I can. Although I'm not sure if the structural integrity will allow me to make it 3 stories high. But that's what I'm going to be aiming for. Proper, like, a proper manor house of the times, you know? Where'd that fucking tree go? Is it on my head? Well, well, well. That is unacceptable. How am I carrying so much? Ah, well, it's called mods. One of which increases my stack size exponentially and allows me to carry ridiculous amounts of things. The Fragate is good for tree chopping. It is true, the Fragate is very good at tree chopping. I was enjoying wearing that as my hat. Let's Fragate this problem. Taking wood to the head? Yeah. These things happen. That cozy builder game seemed chill, but I'd really go for a medieval Renaissance style one like that. Place the town well, Lord's Tower, and Seaside Dock, etc.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Yep. That is definitely fast progress. Yep. Watching them fall. It's crazy good. Let's try with the Nah, it doesn't seem as good. Definitely just ball it. Oh yeah. Smashed. They all seem to like zone in on one bit though. Yep, I am hosting. If you look at the Windrose chat and Discord, dude, the session invite code and stuff is in there. Amazing. I'm gonna hit my own house this way. Yeah, some cat. Oh, hang on. Hold the phone. I didn't think you could damage your own buildings, but oh, you fucking can. Oh my god, yes. How has this moved so far away? Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? I think I damaged the house. I blew a hole in the fucking roof. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can damage your own house. Don't do that. Don't shoot your own shit. You know? Don't shoot your own shit. That's bad. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we've got some repairs to do. It's fine. We'll fix this right up. It'll be all right. Bit of wall there, and there's a bit of, oh no, that's a corner piece there actually. Yes. Right. Ah! Fuck. Don't look under there. It'll buff out. Yeah. Exactly. It'll buff out. Fine. I need to move the Fragate. Bye, guys. Back. Ah! What the f... I didn't press space. Why did I press space? I didn't mean to. Apparently, I got overexcited. Good as new. Nothing bad happened here. Everything's fine. We don't talk about it. There's definitely not still missing things over here. Okay. Let's inspect the damage. I do not use mods, so it will take some time. Fair enough. Yep. I just skimmed it though, dude. It didn't like go all over it. It wasn't a full load, but it was enough to really cause a bit of a mess. Ah, dee-doo. Thanks, mate. That's what friends look like, guys. Found that out the hard way already. Did you shoot your house? I hope you build that house for weather conditions. There, like hurricanes. Oh yeah, it's going to be built out of stone and concrete and such. There's not going to be no grass shack, that's for sure. Can you imagine a 3-story grass shack? That'll do well. Right. While Didu does that, let's get a start on the old shipwright, shall we? Okay, so let's follow the same rules and patterns that I've already established with the other builds here. We're going to have a little stone bottom. We'll create an alleyway here where, you know, people up to no good can meet and discuss things that are of no good. So we're going to do an L-shaped place. I'll end it there. Oops. Oh, I didn't see who that was. And then the shipwright is just going to be in a little courtyard type thing here. I'm doing this completely by haste too. Just doing this by feel. I'm not measuring it out or anything. There we are. There's our L-shaped house. So this is going to be our shipwright's path up there to the big house, and we'll do a similar thing to what we did with the blacksmith there. We'll try and keep the same style. We'll have that sort of like mid roof and then the main roof on top. Welcome back, Caseberg. So the little platform I was talking about here, just going to do... no, I won't do pier. I'll do like this. So where's the wharf? The wharf is here. It requires coarse fabric. Okay. Gonna make that. Hey, Martha Horrid. I didn't know you were playing this game. I've been playing it for quite some time, my friend. Quite some time. Welcome along. It's a great game, huh? I have gotten to... I've basically finished everything now. Apart from one ocean location that I'm yet to find, which I suspect is probably down here somewhere, whereas my limited exploration has got me. Or down this arse end of the swamps area. But yeah, otherwise we're pretty much finished. Now it's time to just build and wait for the new content to come along. And here we are. Building. So I'm going to do this quite rustic, really, in the grand scheme of things, because I want it to be like a wharf, you know? I need some plant fiber. Easiest thing to do is just level the ground, isn't it? But should do. And grab some rope. What am I going to do with that bonfire? Oh, I'll tell you what I can do with that bonfire. Let's turn it into a sauna. Let's have a sauna room. I fell off from your live streams for a while there. Yeah, man, I love the game. Been having a good time. I think we're pretty much at the same point. I'm just taking my time on the last zone, but building too. Nice. Yeah. Building in this game is really good, actually. I don't know whether it's. I'm not sure it's better than Valheim's. Like, I think Valheim's just because it's got more years on it, I suppose. Would it be the way to describe it? Yeah. But I'd almost say like I kind of enjoy Windrose a little bit more, and I couldn't tell you why that is. I'm not sure.
Bits and bobs.
No, it needs to be higher. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be a bit of a tricky one because I've got 2 levels going on here. And should I raise this up? I'll leave it down. I think I'll leave it down. Maybe I would go up to the platform and then down into the house. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Thank you for the bits, by the way, Jonesy. I'm rethinking this now because I'm like, do this shipwright. Got carpentry stuff, isn't it? Weird. Now that's yellow already. Very odd. Right, so just trying to figure out. That still works. The snapping is weird there, isn't it? Gonna be a lot of space actually once this is done in. Thank you for the hydrate. Hey, thank you, Peter. Checked out Riftbreaker 2 recently. That was enjoyable. Riftbreaker is good. It's yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? Riftbreaker. It's quite a undertaking, that one. Especially once you get past it, because you think you'd like build a base and then you're sort of done, and almost like a session-based RTS, but it's not. You keep coming back to that same base, and it's fine, and then going off to new ones and stuff like that. I'm just sort of at this point rushing a little bit. Not that I necessarily need to, but I think we get the gist here, don't we? So, quite like these houses. I've got quite high ceilings, really. And that's going to be really useful. Especially good in games with third-person view, like Windrose here. Alright, so we'll get the roof on the outside. I think it will make it look so much better. Not sure if I should do this. I think it will look better without it. Maybe we just have a bit of a break there. What I can do there is actually build like a nice little balcony on the upper floor. So we use the wooden one. Funny how one will snap into the other one on the other one. The real trick with this stuff is like, okay, the buildings themselves are easy enough, you know, they're just sort of your standard houses or whatnot. Alright, you do one as an L shape, you put a funny slope on another one. The real trick is the decoration. And how we decorate it afterwards, and that's going to be really time consuming and expensive. Okay, there we go. Floor 0 of the Shipwright. Maybe what I do... Should I leave that open? Yeah, why not? Perfect place for rats to run around in. So on this deck here, yeah, we'll have the cannon thing, probably right here, and then we'll just have some boxes and stuff like that, workbenches and whatnot. Inside, we'll use the sawhorse here. We'll put a couple of these down because that looks nice and like carpentry related stuff. Yeah, I think that probably do, and then we'll build the rest up I don't know what, actually, because if we turn this into another workshop, it seems like a lot of workshops in this town already. Got a whole workshop over there. This is a shipwright. But shipwrights would also have, you know, workshop, right? So, yeah. I think the cannon thing here, the wharf, that was what I was going to look at, wasn't it? The wharf is this thing, which is a whole thing. You see? Maybe that goes here instead then. Oops. Yeah. And then we still need a cannon, smith. Right, I haven't got the stuff for it, but I suppose we could put it here. It's fine, it's not a problem. Or we can put it inside. We've got a lot of space inside, we may as well put it in there. Right. We need coarse fabric and copper for that. We'll put a bunch of barrels down here. Make this alive. Decorations everywhere. But yeah. We got the pier decorations as well, haven't we? So that'd be quite good. With the pier deck. Expand this out a little bit. Coarse fabric. Start some decoration. Metal cages. Yeah. All this stuff. All this stuff will look good. Even cannons. Cannons, I mean, you're gonna have the thing inside with the cannons, but we could put a couple of cannons out the front here. Yeah. Alright. You guys have done excellent clearing the trees. There's only a few left. Thank you. So, stairs up. Let's see about this, because I'm thinking, obviously, these types, the stone stairs. We'll start building them from about here, I think. Although, let's see. If we keep this foundation to the ground, it's going to be tricky because obviously we're off grid here, so I have no idea where to place it. So I almost have to come up backwards. Which is super awkward. Because that doesn't snap anymore. Really? Why? Why you no snap? Hmm? Come on. Use steps first to go up. Okay. Good idea. Why is that no longer snapping? That's so weird. Snap properly. Thank you. Oh my god. Hey, Facebook. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Having like the solid wall. Right. I don't know if there's a better way of doing it. I mean, you got a ramp, but it's wooden. Or I got these ones that are too sharp. You know what I mean? Other than using like roof tiles, maybe. Yeah. None of this is like gonna cut it. The only one is the tile, but the tiles I think will look a bit silly. So we'll stick with that for now. Hopefully we get better options, but we'll see. A lot of grunting going on. What I like to hear. I'll have a good grunt. What the hell did I just say? Nice. Nothing we didn't already know. Good, 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 good. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Why am I bandaging? I want this. What is this? Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? on. Okay. The reason I did that is because this is going to have to extend up to there. And I want to try and get as little, like... round showing through the corners there. Look at that. All trees gone. Beautiful work, guys. That's what we like to see. And we call it New Iceland. When the Vikings chopped down all the trees in Iceland. Now they're having to put them all back. Hey, Rafa, thanks. Hey, Rafa. I'm doing it wrong. Get a look. I don't need to be influenced into buying another game. Fair enough. Yeah. Maximum deforestation. Yes. Absolutely. Look at all the stone you guys have brought. 14,000 stone. That is legendary amounts of stone. Oh, somebody got a bit happy over here. What's with the destruction? Ooh. There we go. Quite a big area over here. But I suppose we can probably draw a line here. Yeah, there's plenty of room, plenty more room for more like benches and fountains and stuff. Yes. Well, the garden side of things is an interesting one because this one's going to be tricky to do. How high can you make the plots? Not that high, but the garden needs to be on the ground, right? So we've got actually fairly limited spots that we can do that, but it would be good to put some trees down, right? Now most of that stuff is probably going to have to be the potted stuff under decorations tab, these things here, right? But where soil allows, we should make every effort to do farmed stuff. It's just a shame because with that, you can't raise the soil off the ground. You can't put it on concrete. You can't raise it up too much either, I don't think. Raise the ground up with the shovel. Yeah, exactly. Let me grab some fertile soil. Some of it, but I think I've got some more. Yep. Grab some seeds. Start placing some boxes down, really. I can start transporting these goods over then. Right. Someone with ship cannons entices Spanj. See this side here would be perfect, I think, for it. We could, I suppose, do a bit back here as well. Is this wall's going along here? Oh dear. A glass cage of concrete. Yeah, so you could do something here actually. Yeah, if we draw the line there. I'm just walling this in right now. You have to be so on point with the drag. There we go. Just post that every... So you can put the plots everywhere first. Please. A wall first and snap a plot to it. Have they changed that then? Oh, yes, they have. Fantastic. Okay, good. Yay. All right, sweet. Nah, that frees everything up then. Doesn't really matter. We'll have stone floors everywhere. That's really good to know. Thank you very much for that. We don't need to muck about with raising the terrain up or anything like that. Come on. figured out the random jumping. I've got a lazy thumb. Okay. Be a lovely place to take a walk, isn't it? Right. Right then. A whole lot of stone. Yes, there's a whole lot of stone. The shit we do for fun. Crazy. Spanj, is there a Discord paywall? What is the base price and how many months? There is no Discord paywall, dude. You can join my Discord for free. But you were on it already. We're talking specifically about the Windrose stuff. Well, no, you just need to have the right role for that. So where am I going to go into? If you go onto my Discord, go to the top channels and roles, and then check survival games. Windrose will be under that, or any other game types that you want. And then that will give you the gaming club. And then you go down to survival games and Windrose. And it's all in there. And there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I can't play any of your games, Spanj. I don't have the computer to do it. Okay. Well, you can still be in on the discussion if you want to on Discord. It's always in bad. I like I had any sanity to begin with. As payment, you lose your sanity, which we slowly drain out of you. Yes. Yes. Of course. Alright, so we wanted a main entrance style stairway coming up here. And this one I'm going to do slightly differently. I'm going to try and get it a little bit fancier than what we did over there. So we're going to go maybe... What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's make it a nice round 10. And then really gonna drag this one out. I hope, like, future updates as well, we get nicer stairs and tiled floors and stuff. If we could only build stairs like that in real life, yeah. Right. Hey, dude. Dude. I'll use the plaster one, I think. I wish there was a stone that was the same type of stone as the stone that I'm laying. You know? That'd be better. Alas. I should do the same thing on this side as well, where I build out the little walls along the side. So I don't know why I'm doing this. This is dumb. But like the OCD compels me. I've started now. I've got to finish. That's so weird. It will snap at a lower level, but not the higher level. Why are you being so stupid? I have no words. Why? Oh my god. I. I don't know. I don't know why that's so weird. I don't think it's a conflict of blocks at all. It's just literally being a dick. Nice try, dude. Nice try. Nice try. But you failed. Once again. Hey, crazy bug. How you doing? Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it? That's so weird. I don't, yeah. Odd. And he wasn't very sneaky behind you. He was trying to be, wasn't he? Just go. Snap. Oh, I'm gonna snap in a minute. Oh, the snapping in this game. It's not great. Needs work. Sound like Sylvester Stallone. Yes, who's the dictatorship? Snap, 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 snap. No. Stop that half shit. Don't use Z-Fight on me. You Z-Fight, mother ducker. Yeah, it's fighting itself now. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. What? Have you just given up for the day, have you? Is that it? You done now, are you? Oh my god. Dead's dead, baby. Yep. Is there a reason for the landing being 2 blocks? 2 blocks? 1 block from top to bottom? What? Is there a reason for the landings being 2 blocks? 2 blocks, 1 block from top to bottom. Those are some words. You built the entire staircase on the staircase half split. Yes. Sure, I did that. Yes. Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about. I didn't do it on purpose. I just built it where I thought it should go, and now it's out of fucking wonky donkey land because, I don't know, the game just decided actually your foundations can't go where you want them to. You have to place them in certain places. Otherwise, we're going to create a mess of freaking overlapping bullshit for you. That's what's happened here. Cue the minion. What? Did done goofed. Did done goofed. Right. Grandiose stairs. And they look very grandiose, wouldn't you agree? Except they can be more grandiose once we start adding some actual decorations. So on and so forth. Like, we've got a whole courtyard behind there. We got this bit here. So I was thinking for this, we're gonna put some flag poles. We can put the right. That hurt my feelings. Where the fuck is the dock stuff? There it is. Maybe these are too high. I don't know. I think the regular ones will be alright. Like, yeah, they'll be alright. They're a bit small. We could put the flags up on these bits, all the way in. Somebody dropped off linen for me. That's very nice. Ah, I'm out of rope. I don't know what D-Dude's up to. He's having fun. Nobody interrupt a guy when he's having fun. Look at all that rope. I can make lots of rope. Thank you for the rope. You could use some of that space and build an outside type market. Yes. Well, the market is definitely something we need, actually. Because we've got the traders, haven't we? Ah! Meant to do that. I think probably not. Yeah, this freaking bonfire. What are we gonna do with this? There's also the grave. This guy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. He's just gonna be like in the basement, I think. A permanent fixture. Making sure the height is good. The height does look good. Yep, just about. Really like greenery, can't poke through the floors. Makes the place look all untidy and a little dirty. Alright. Sweet. What have we got here? D-Dude's left me a little package. Oh my, he's left a bunch of little treasures and whatnot, hasn't he? That's delightful. Thanks, mate. There's even chopping over there as well. I see you. No, probably not. I know. Anyway. Yeah, we could build a decent market here, I suppose. Look down, you muppet. Wait, what? Oh, you planted lots of trees, is. That's really nice. Thanks, mate. How was I supposed to know that? Calling me a muppet. And gave you some bush, yeah. Alright. Let's finish our shipwright. I think we got the general shape of everything outlined here now. We can put some plots down the behind this house. We can put plots anywhere now. That's the great thing. We'll build a little house here as well. They shouldn't be there. Yeah. This will be lovely. Oh! Captain Dave, thank you very much for the Fruiton torpedo. Another little pew pew. Much appreciated. Yeah! I missed. Like the shrubbery. Good, good. Man doesn't like a bit of shrubbery, to be honest. Right. Stairs. The nice mahogany ones. Alright, and I tell you what, these ones, they're brilliant because they use up a lot of space. And we need to use up a lot of space in this house, I think. Because we've got a bit of space to play with.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Big fan, thank you. And then I immediately, what I do is stick it in the corner. Because I'm a freaking muppet, as D-Dude would call me. Alright. Which way around? That way around. Mother... Hmm. I love that we can walk on holograms. Just makes things easier. To be fair, I think everyone on your Discord has called you a Muppet at some point. Mm. It's a very hostile environment. A bit toxic. Alright, there we go. Are we good down here? Yeah, loads of room. Alright. Oh, they're not right angles. It's pointless. Nah, we'll leave it as that. Yeah, that's fine. Didn't quite line up. Got a gnarly bit of a bend there, but yeah, it's okay. It'll be fine. It's got a gnarly bit. Okay. What doors should we have? Massive just no. We just need simple. Yeah, this is nice. Better. The curved floor should work perfect there. All right. My turn. Hacker, you muppet. You can't get a curved floor in that texture. You can get one in that texture, but that's the wrong texture. That's the log texture. Nobody wants a curved log texture when you're using mahogany floor. Like, talk about behind the curtains, you know? Somebody's like, you've got a really nice mahogany floor. And then they see that, and they see a log corner. Mate, they're out of there. They are out of there, and they are writing for the Daily Gazette straight away. Well, actually, it turns out that Spanj Manor actually just uses log floors, like some common pirate shack. The mahogany's just a veneer. You don't know these people. You don't know how shallow they are, man. The judgment would be unbearable. Vanille. Double shot. Yeah. Goes with the doors perfectly. Nice. Lovely. Perfect accent. Thank you very much. Ba-dum-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. Huzzah. Always worries me when I see D-Dude running around. Like, where's he going to leave Truffles next? This. Nope. Bye. Where's the fucking pig? I'm not waiting for. You know, no. I'm going to feel bad for asking that. What? What is Valentine? He's hiding. Okay. When you only get $120 a month for food and whatever else, then comes at me about being poor. That's rough, dude. 120. Yeesh. In this freaking economy, I ain't gonna pay for shit. Oh, he's back. I think that's all the windows we want today. A lot of rice and beans, yes. Valentine, there should be one popping up in the chat every now and again. The Discord. Let me just double check actually because my timers might have timed out. Un momento, por favor. Yes, it has timed out. Good, great. Sorry about that.
In British UK land, what does it mean when you get called a pillock? Is it meant as an insult? I was watching a movie on Netflix and heard it.
That is a very valid and serious, genuine question, Adam. Requires a lot of soul searching, figuring out. Pillock. Pillock is such a great insult. It really is. It can both be playful and absolutely devastating at the same time, depending on the context, the tone, and the general sort of like feelings that the two parties have for each other. So, yeah, pillock is it's a tricky one. It doesn't directly translate into any other insult, really. The closest to be would be moron, I suppose, if it's somewhat playful, and complete and a cockhead if it's supposed to be meant in a hurtful way. Because you could have prefix pillock with the F word, and then it's really quite devastating. You can combine it with a number of other insults prefixed to it, and it becomes just... It becomes a finishing move. It really does. You know. Yeah, thanks, Hacker. Here we go. Pillock is basically their version of Iron Word. Yes. Yes, it's a tricky one. Pillock, yeah, definitely is a... It's a devastating blow it can be. But I don't know, I've never had to explain Pillock before. That is a new experience. Thank you for that. It gives me a whole new appreciation for the word, to be honest. So I'll give you some examples. Our Prime Minister is a fucking Pillock. And then I could say, my mate Johnny accidentally bricked my server, the bloody Pillock. Hey Johnny, by the way. Pillock is like Pollock, but not art. It's just a word. Words can't hurt. I actually enjoy a cut down if particularly well composed, and I usually respond with, your opinion of me is none of my business, and away. Yeah, true. Yeah. So there we go, Pillock. It's yeah, it's an interesting one. For sure.
Lol. I see. It was the most polite argument I've heard. It was funny.
Sounds like it was used in a playful way then. But happy to be of service, Adam. Thank you very much for the $5 as well. Appreciate that. Both times. Spanj uses Pillock as a proper Scotsman. I use ball bag. You'll have to explain that one to me, Hacky. That is one I do not know. Ball bag. Yeah, you have to explain that one to me. Does that room have a purpose? Not yet. It will, though, shall. It shall, though, shall. Is there a mod for larger storage boxes? Almost certainly, Angry Panda. Almost certainly is. There, I should do a video, shouldn't I? I should do a mod review video and just go through all Windrose mods. But like, this one's good, this one's bad, this one's good, this one's bad. Just get these ones. There you go, job done. Yeah, just do this. It's easy then. Right. I feel like one more uppity bit. I'm gonna need to go on the roof. Up on the roof. That'll do. Yeah, one more layer and then done, I think. And then ceiling, roof, the roof. Is that in line with that? Do you think? I'm not even sure. Does it matter? No. The roof is on fire. Look at this. It's going a bit yellow, but it's still stable. Preferable scrote. Scrote's good, yeah. I think it's a kid's an idiot. Fair enough. Ball bag. Yeah, I mean, that was my first sort of thought as well. Is that basically is Scottish for sack? You know, nut sack. I didn't want to assume it was. Roofs. Roofuses. There we go. I just say, you guys delivering the resources have done a fucking amazing job. Thank you so much. I am able to build so freely because of your efforts. Is that the right one? I don't think it's there. I think that one is. Eh? Ah! Back. Been different from what I'm used to. Would you use bollocks and pillock in the same sentence? Yes. You absolutely could. You bollocksed it up. You effing pillock. There you go. Well, you bollocks that up, haven't you, you fucking pillock? Yeah. Ah! No! It is not the way I walked. I walked the other way. Well, that went to a bag of bollocks, didn't you, you fucking pillock? Right, you see him, this right pillock here, well, he is just bollocks. Double insult. Not only you're a pillock, but you're bollocks at your job as well. Right. There we go. It does stick out a little bit, though, doesn't it? It's not perfect, but it'll do, I suppose. Alright, fine. Now then. Yeah, weird. Okay. Snapping is not cooperating particularly well, but then that's because I'm using the wrong fucking block, you absolute spoon. You spoon bag. Got nothing to latch onto. But nobody would bloody dare run across a roof like that. Suicide. I'll do slightly different, something slightly different with the roof here. In that, what I'm going to do, instead of bringing it all up to a peak in the middle, I'm going to put gable ends on one side. Do gabling. Gabling.
I've been watching a lot of Korean TV. Their insults, at least translated, is very imaginative, but can be very funny. I understand about 50% of Korean and am almost fluent in Mandarin.
Adam, you continue to amaze me. How many languages do you speak now? I suppose if you include now Korean. Steward. Steward. Yeah, that works. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Right. Oh. Who's this? Oh, those are the... Yeah. That's gonna be a snapping off job, I think. That sounds painful, doesn't it? Oh, we don't want that. You know when your doctor's saying that, do you? I'm really sorry, but it's gonna be a snapping off job. Amazingly, that turned out reasonably tidy. I've just got to do the ends on it. Huzzah! Nice. That's a good gable. I like that gable. I speak many languages via English. That is in fact a fact. Spanj can speak utter bollocks when his brain switches off and needs resetting. So that's at least 2 languages of him. It's true. It's true. Yep. I can speak Satsuma, says Draken. Fair enough. That's good. Satsuma is like Mandarin, but racist. What building are you building at the moment?
I'm Lebanese, so I understand and can speak decent Greek and Arabic. English. I studied Mandarin for 2 years. Currently learning Thai, Korean, Spanish and Urdu from Ghana, about half.
Hang on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fucking languages. Shut up. Nah. What the hell, man? I mean, come on. Really? That makes the rest of us look really bad. Hey, Venom. Actually, it is only 1 language, as it is all Greek to me. They speak English, Google, and a bit of Klingon. I love it. Yeah. See, I do make it a point when I go to another country to try and learn some basic words and phrases. Unfortunately, the old saying is true: you don't use it, you lose it. So, I've been to I've been to Greece a few times, but honestly, the only fucking word that comes to mind right now is yamas, which is great. if you're about to take a sip of your drink. Yeah. What am I going to do here? Because I'm not sure there's not a little one. There's not a little one of those, is there? What does one do at this point? I suppose it's that one, isn't it? Dumbass. What about that side? I think I'm going to have to use free place over there then. Yeah. Okay. I know and teach ancient Egyptian. Fucking E-Graph in the chat here is Daniel Jackson. Daniel! Watch out, mate. You're probably going to die again. Like the 9th time. The odds aren't in your favor buddy. Ancient Egyptian. That's a cool language, though. But you feel like you kind of speak to the gods a little bit. You know what? That gnarly little corner there isn't too bad. I'll deal with it. I'll live with that. It's fine. Hey, Alex. This is the most peaked roof that I've built so far. It's kind of boring, but at the same time, it works.
Jack of all trades but master of none. Lol, I understand Klingon as well. I can get around but cannot have full conversations. Moving to Thailand, I should become fluent in Thai in a year or so.
I want to go live with Adam. Honestly. Sounds freaking cool. Can I come to Thailand with you, Adam? Is that alright? Is that cool? Thank you again. Another $10, dude. Thank you so much. Again, you don't have to send a super chat to talk to me, but I appreciate them. I appreciate the donations. Thank you very much. Cool, but a little bit pointless. Yeah, true. I know English and bad English. I speak English, American, Canadian, Australian, New Zealand. Draken, you're amazing, dude. You're so cool. Yeah, my townhouse has 2 bedrooms. Bingo. There we go. Okay, that's basically an invite, chat. Let's go. Why can't I drag this one? Oh, because it's a gable end. This one, isn't it? Should I be using this one? Yeah, probably. And then switch into the gable end. There we go. There we go.
It's my way of showing support.
Thank you, buddy. Put a couple of chimney stacks up here. Why is that one? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, why is it not? The only problem with that, if you look a little bit too closely to it, you can see it is a little bit levitating, but it's okay. Okay, there we go. This one's done. The roof is in. It's looking good, looking stable, sturdy, looking well sturdy. All right, good. Lighting. Get some lights up in here so we can actually see what the heck we're doing. I don't think I've got... I have one mountain goat on. Hang on. Do this at the top of the stairs, right? That's a good lantern, that one. This one requires copper. Let's quickly run back to base. I am not even sure I've got any copper back at my other base. We might have to go mining.
Observation precedes understanding.
We're gonna have to go mining. God damn it. Right, okay. That's fine. Gonna happen at some point, I suppose. The nearest mine to fast travel is... There you go. Yeah. You're getting it in now. Before he even started digging. Love it. Thank you. I never knew Spanj chat was full of so many cunning linguists. It's crazy, isn't it? Because what do they... oh, fuck me. Look, I'm full of stuff. What do they watch for? Because I am anything but a cunning linguist. My linguist skills are legendarily bad. Some say I'm the worst linguist in the world. I don't know. What people say. Right. Let's go. Copper mine on Star Island. Yeah, that's a rubbish copper mine. It's not even that good. It's pretty poor.
I'll kill you!
There you went. Hey. Yeah. Poke them slowly, one at a time. Yeah. Who was that? That was. I have no idea. The scroll. Scroll. Hey, Shinobi! Thank you for 47 months of being godlike, dude. I can speak the language of any nation, my imagination, your imagination, and someone else's imagination. Powerful stuff, Schnobes. Powerful stuff. Cheers, buddy. Thank you again for 47 months. Nine Bantu languages, English, and the only indigenous official language, Afrikaans. 9 Bantu languages. I speak Jawa. Oh, Edie. This is the annoying one with a little popper on the roof, isn't it? Houdini! Wada wada. It's so nice to be able to beat up the drowned like that. I can speak Russian and obscene Russian. And presumably Ukrainian there, Prime, as well. And English. That's 3. 100 of hours logged in The Sims 4, but I don't think I've ever played it. I just liked to build. To be honest, I liked The Sims for that as well. Although I haven't actually played The Sims since The Sims 2. And again, it was just to build houses. And that was a very long time ago. Yeah, say it to us. I'm not even trying that one. You know, English isn't a language. It's 3 languages in trench coats. It's true to a point, in a sort of roundabouty kind of way. Sims was at first house planning software. Yes, it was. And then you got House Flipper. And then House Flipper 2, which actually lets you build whole houses from scratch. Although I have yet to play that one. But I bet that would be fun. House Flipper looked interesting. House Flipper's fun. Honestly, I did a few episodes of House Flipper. I had a lot of fun with that. Didn't do great on the channel, unfortunately, so I kind of stopped that. But well, I did the videos. I really enjoyed them. There's one of them, I think, it's, I did Joey and Chandler's apartment from Friends. Looks totally different once I finish with it. It's like crazy. What was annoying about House Flipper is that I always attracted the exact same buyers. Because I did 2 things. I put pictures on the walls and I put plants in the house. And that attracted the same 2 buyers. Like, if you wanted to get the other buyers, you had to do ridiculous shit that looked horrible. And that was just like, no, I'm not doing that. Which was really annoying. So it's just the same 2 buyers all the time. Yeah, I suppose buyers had terrible taste, yeah. Ukrainian is very similar to Russian. It's like to hear English in a village somewhere in a rural area of England. Well, that would just be English with an accent. Like, well, I suppose Gerald off of Clarkson's farm has got his own thing going. Yeah, I can see your point. At the risk of getting politically sidetracked, Prime, how are things at the moment for you guys down there? Because over here, I'm seeing headlines, mostly at the moment, the headlines are coming up saying Ukraine has turned the tide against Russia. And then you see headlines that Russia just sent fuckload of missiles and hit Kiev, and it's like, oh, will they just fuck off, please? And I never know what to trust when it comes to mainstream. So having actual someone who's, you know, there, who can tell me, I'd be interested to know. if you don't mind saying. If you'd rather me just drop it, that's fine too. Just let me know. With words that are not used in modern English and that replace with newer words. It's called French. Both things can be true, yeah, true. That is very true, yeah. Quite right. But that's kind of why, you know, I'm curious. What the general opinion may be. Well, it's like if I went out of home, I may ended up on front line very fast. Yeesh. Oh, that's terrifying. I missed. Thank you for the critical. Now we're waiting for more missile attacks these days. Ah, fuck! Problem. What are you talking about? Fucking level 15, stop being a dick. No! Hi. I want to say that you guys like are incredibly strong, but it's on reflection. I won't say that because you basically have no fucking choice. You just have to be. Yeah. We're all rooting for you. Down here. For whatever it's worth. Can these guys just knob off for a second, please? Knob off. Mining. This is infuriating. Okay, you know, I don't mind the mining in stop attacking in Windrose. I really wish they wouldn't stick shit on the ceilings though. It's just like annoying. Yeah, Willie, well put, mate. Well put. Yeah, Adam, that's a big problem. It's happening more and more over here as well. There goes my lantern. Time to go. Fatality! There he is on the Discord. I see you, buddy. Yeah, Mr. Morozov, yes. Resources and ego. One man's ego. It's amazing how much damage and loss of life can be caused by one man's ego. It seems to have happened throughout history many, many times, and I imagine will continue to happen many, many times into the future as well. I know, Rebecca, I know. Yeah. I like my torch because it follows me around and I don't have to keep stopping to place torches, and torches only light up certain amounts and don't go all the distance. Then you end up with little dark spots and yada, 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 yada. And yeah, I just like my torch. Wrong base. Right, so let's get this copper cooking. Oh, look at all that iron. Get like 33 in that one. Look at that iron. Iron for days. Lovely. Okay, and there's a bunch more copper there, which means we must be... Ah! What the shit? Okay, no worries. That's fine. We have...
So many unanswered questions.
Who littered stones on my beach? What delinquent did this? Dropping off all the piastres. Oh, who dropped off all the copper? Yeah, I wasn't there before. Thank you, guys. Lighted! Hey, Spanj, I have a carrier dock that needs texturing and maybe some upgrades. I'll send it to you. Thanks, bud. Cheers, Blade. Hope dinner with the fam's okay. Do you like... Don't you like a croc? What? Hmm. Right, you make like 150. And you make like 150. And between the two of you, we shall have 300 charcoal. Anyway, back to building. Look at this shit. Oh, I see what's going on here, actually. Get off my island. So, despite the bonfire, the dodos, which are now buried in here, the eggs continue to respawn, and the dodos do as well. They're locked in under here. Yeah. I don't know what will stop them from respawning then. Perhaps nothing. Perhaps I'm always going to have dodos stuck in the foundations of this thing, trying to get to me, and unable to do so. Getting that constant threat marker sounds like a pain in the ass. 3 eggs, yeah. It's a dodo zoo. I think I want to build my pirate town on a gently sloping hill so you can see the tops of all the buildings. Makes for a picturesque view. Did that in Medieval Dynasty and it was beautiful. Trekker says, that's what I found. Dodos and boars continue to spawn after terraforming the island I chose and using the extended bonfire range mod as well. You can make an enclosure for them? Well, I'm just currently sort of pondering that particular thought in my mind. I will have to do a little cut corner out of this, but that's not difficult or the end of the world to do. And I might see if we can actually do that, because having a dodo zoo, as you guys put it, sounds kind of fun. All we need to do is unbury it. Sneeze off to the side. Sells a bit of room here. Here we go. All right. These floating eggs. Thank you for the eggs. Maybe. Like that. Cut corner. And now we need to do it from there. Why are you glitching halfway through? That's really irritating. Now you want to go down, not up. Ugh. The motherfucker! Let me switch to fucking stairs just so I can get up there. Delete the fucking stairs. Switch all the way back to floors and floors again. Just so I can place a fucking block. And then slowly get descending as well. So we know we've got a lip.
Welcome aboard.
Sorry, this is taking a little bit of concentration. Just fiddly get around. Come on. I want you to line up properly. And just something like this. It's like, why? No. No, it won't go now. This is use walls to make the initial circle shape. If you use beams, you can get them to snap. Okay, I'll try beams. Beams, 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 beams. Okay, so the problem with the beams is they have to be 2 in each thing. Each gradient. Right. And then... no, started that wrong. Start again. Sorry. Beams, 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 beams. Oh yeah, that is much easier. Thank you guys. I'm actually going to keep the beams there, I think, because a nice little border. I get it snapped to the beam rather than the foundation. Despite the fact that I've free-handed that one. Worked out quite well, actually. There we go. Okay. Nice. Now, put a nice little rope fence around it. I think that was all right. Actually, I didn't need to delete that. Dodo enclosure. Welcome to Jurassic Dodo. The world's first natural enclosure for dodos. You know, genetic cloning and growing things from frogs, stuff kicks off. Yeah, they could bring the dodos back. I'm not sure they've actually got a live DNA sample of a dodo, though. That's the problem. The tree wizard, yes, I saw the trees. They just ticked up their growth, so they just all popped up over there. Pop. Now, it'd be interesting when the dodos do respawn, if they stay in this pit or whether they start free roaming around the base again. I'm also in half a mind to circle off this little bit back here as well. And round that off. Let's see. This, oh, not snapping, I mean, take it up to 30 degrees. That's interesting, isn't it? Hang on. It's a much sharper corner. $30 degrees, I think we can start here. Yeah. Weird, isn't it? Maybe we can't get a 30 degrees. Mother. That is not what I wanted to delete. There we go. There we go.
Discord was nice. I wasn't compatible, unthought.
What? How can you be not compatible with Discord? What? I probably should have left those beams in. I need to get above. Uh-oh. Yeah, it was almost the expedition myself. Exhibit. That's the one. Thank you, brain. Well done. Got there in the end. Moment passed. Good job. Exhibit. Damn. Okay. We have to do it off the pillars at the top then. Beams. Weird. Not lined up at all. Oh, this is fiddly, dudes. Look at that. Well, I suppose that makes sense, really, because the beam isn't in the same place. The beam is not in the same place. It's slightly on a little bit. Xander smartened me up to the rules, and I knew I couldn't do it as I type fast, so I left out of respect for Discord because I'm a loser. So what? Right, because you post a message per line rather than posting one message with multiple lines. That's all it is, Valentine. It's like because you're doing a sentence per line, you do it per post, which is fine. Some people talk like that, you know, in Discord and stuff, and some people find it really annoying, and I don't fucking care. It's not actually a rule that you can't do that. It's just like a lot of people prefer you just posting it as one message rather than loads of little messages. If Xander told you that's a rule, then he's wrong, because it's not. The rules are clear in my Discord, and at no point does it say that. I mean, he might be referring to the spam rule. Spam rule is very much like this is really tricky. Is not for people genuinely just typing away and enjoying themselves. See, this is the problem here. Maybe I'll do it from this point here. Because clearly, yeah, it's like it
Spanj. The chat
doesn't
would
line
like
up in the
some
same
attention,
place.
please.
Yeah, try it in small foundations. Can't. There is, well, I mean, it's different brick type. Look, you see, it's not the same type foundation. There isn't actually a small one of the type that I'm placing, and I wish that the foundations just snapped on top of each other. It would make more sense if they did that. I think what we're gonna have to do is just do that and embrace a bit of jank. Yeah, we'll cover that up with some pillars. Fine. Point is, Valentine, be yourself, dude. You're fine. Carry on. You're not a loser. There you go. There we go. So, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I'm now going to curve these walls around as well. Yep. I am a lunatic. I'm going to do 30 degrees. Well. I don't know how we're going to do this. This is the time where I want it to snap halfway. That is a time where it's not going to do it. I need to do the pillars not at this level, at the top. I need to do them at the top, don't I? Beams. I call them pillars. They're beams.
Welcome aboard.
Come on. Welcome aboard. You motherfucker. Just there we go. Now just snap. Just freaking snap, dude. Oh, you're gonna do me like this, are you? It's not perfect, but I feel like with the rounded enclosure here for the dodos, it's slightly nicer having curved walls around here than the straight up right angles. Vertical beams. Vertical beams. God damn it! Yeah, that would work. Wow, wow, yeah. I didn't think of that. Thank you. Bad wizard, you're right.
Spanj, the chat would like some attention.
Yeah,
please.
I think I just saw the message. Sorry, I didn't see it before. But yeah. That'll do, donkey, that'll do.
The Egyptians believed the most significant thing you could do in your life was die.
Yeah. Right. Yes, I want to do the same here. It's lunatic. Yeah, let's see. You have to come out one half, then start the curve in order to line it up properly. Boom. That was much easier. Still got the problem with that like lip.
Nope.
Nope. Honestly, spent so much time on the stream just building a dodo enclosure. I'm okay for it. I'm here for it. It's fine. Spanj the Da Vinci with his perfect circles. Vertical beam on the snap point makes it easier. Okay. There. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try it. Yeah, it does. That's crazy. That is absolutely mad. Hang on then. I think I need to move it back a bit. That's a brilliant tip though. The problem is, I think yeah, it's okay. This is Trixie.
Welcome aboard.
I can't get that. Like, that lip is just going to be there. It's just lippy.
Spanj, the chat would like some attention, please.
Hang on. Passable. I'm gonna go PTSD from Dodo 10. Alright, Bad Wizard, take it easy, buddy. Cheers, man. Hey, Lucy, thank you for 86 months resub. And Bad Wizard, thank you for the follow. I'll see you soon, mate. 30 degree will not provide radius you need, yeah. Well, the 30 degree provides me with a sharp enough corner that it doesn't take, like, all day to turn it, you know? Because this is a 15-degree corner, right? It's massive. A 30-degree one, yes, you could do a much sharper cornering, but it doesn't give you the finesse of a 15, I'll give you that. And also, yeah, as we can see, it makes sense mathematically. It leaves a gap. But that is a passable corner. I think we can be happy with that one. Well, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Coach Dragon, thank you very much for 28 months. Enjoying watching you build. Thank you, buddy. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. I always worry, like, with building stuff. It's like, I don't know anybody who actually enjoys just sitting down and watching me place a bunch of blocks down, but I should probably know better by now after all the chilling and buildings that I've done. And still, it's a thing I never kind of really expect to do well, I guess. But you guys seem to really enjoy it, and that's great. Thank you very much. I'm glad you are. Oh, look at that. Well, we've got a freaking dodo enclosure. Let's go. I didn't expect this to be a thing. Because I thought it was just going to bury it and it was going to stop respawning. But yeah, if dodos are going to start littering my island, then let's make a feature out of it. We'll see, won't we? We'll see when they respawn what happens. I suspect they're going to pop up on top of the thing, but you know what? It's okay. There's a lot of decorating I need to do. Obviously, the big house needs to be started as well. One of the things I was talking about was setting in... let me see if I can do this a second. Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, I need to do some flattening here. Although arguably this is less important on this side of the island, but still, I think it would be quite a cool idea. We're going to go through some freaking animal fat later too when we put all the lights up in this place. Oof. It's going to be light everywhere. The one thing that Valheim got better, the leveling of the ground. Fan needs a dungeon, yeah. Basement is a cool idea. It'll take a while leveling this out. What are we putting there? A basement full of whiskey for a Johnny. Exactly. Yes. Barrels and barrels and barrels of whiskey. And no rum. Imagine going over to it into a bowl. Gross. I mean, they used to just shout out the window, dude. In human history, we have not been particularly imaginative with what to do with our shite. Build the privy. I don't think there is a decorative privy, though, is there? There should be one. There should be a commode. Should be a commode. Enshrouded's got a commode. Enshrouded's got full-on toilets. What do you think about that, Windrose? Huh? Don't deny us our golden thrones. Should just be on flatten by default, or dig by default. Dig I could live with. There's a mod, actually. You can get a mod that disables the shovel as a weapon. I think it's called It's Just a Shovel, or something like that. I might invest. Might invest in a download for that one. Although by the time I do that, I'll probably be done with all the digging. It's typical, isn't it? Yeah, I'm about done. There we go. I wouldn't mind it being a weapon, but why is that the default action for a shovel? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done digging. And then I will show you my awesome plan. So awesome. I keep hearing the dodos. They're hearing their squawks and stuff. But I don't think they respawn. I think that's just like ambient noise. Why are you snapping to a different location when I lower you? This again. Oh my god. These foundations just don't behave properly. There you go. annoying I can't drag these. The only problem is, I say the only problem, there's actually a few. There's that texture only exists as foundation blocks. So this whole section here is probably going to have to be the marble texture. I have to just wall it off. Bit of pain in the bum, but it'll make an awesome wine cellar. So, come on, game. This whole drag delay thing is not as useful as I think you hoped it would be. Wine or wine? Yeah. Always wine, isn't it? Never beer. Always wine. What do you want on your cereals, love? Oh, I'll have some wine, please. Smeg. There you go. That was it. That was my awesome idea. That means I have this lovely area on top, which is delightful. And all things and stuff and whatnot. I don't know why I'm doing this, because that is not going to be all path. Maybe a little bit of it is, but Yeah, no, it's going to be the entrance to the house here. We're going to need foundations for that. Yeah. Yeah, that bonfire. Yeah. Figured,
Little tree right here. No, you know what? Forget it. I'm sick of pretending this is calm and happy. This looks like mud. I've been sitting here for hours making more mud. You ever think maybe the mountains don't want to be friends?
Nice. Don't enclosure. Ooh. Was fabric. Of course, fabric. Ooh. Yeah. No. That'll do. Yeah. Figured in here as well, we could probably take advantage of the nice decorative ships in bottles and stuff. Ships in bottles and stuff, innit? You could move that bonfire into the central square up on a stone foundation like it's an execution thing. Right, yeah. True. The reason I've put that bonfire there in particular, though, is because the radius then it goes like pretty much everywhere I needed to around this island and beyond. To move it, potentially cut some parts off, and then you won't be able to decorate them or benefit from proxy crafting and the storage. Excuse me. So genuinely, I'm thinking about turning it into like a sauna room, because we got walls that are sauna-ish, like the mahogany ones, or even do the planks and stuff. Could make a sauna-esque kind of look, especially if we use the planks and whatnot inside as makeshift seating. Anyway, just a thought. Let's decorate our Actually, I'll do the... I'd love to do that one, but it won't let me. These are placeables. Apparently a hanging lantern requires mountain goat horns. Very well. Let's go get some. Oh, should have plenty. Add a water barrel. Yeah, I'll add all the barrels and stuff. Definitely. Bunch. Back to the goats again. No. Oh, I've already killed plenty of goats, so I don't need to kill more. There's a lot of wood. Whoever pointed this out earlier, you're all right. It's starting to take shape, isn't it? It's starting to take shape. Yeah, I've just got squirreled. I got massively squirreled. Sorry. Does this game have a free build mode? You know what? I'm not sure. You can customize the difficulty quite a lot. I'm not sure you can turn off the survival game entirely, though. Could be wrong. Does anybody know? Now, Spanj, remember, one must be careful when one gets an island. Oh, topical. Some chandeliers are missing. Why not have all of the chandeliers? Gosh, how embarrassing for me. I didn't have all the chandeliers. Bugger. Need to go out and get some more then. Got a lot of decorating to do. Yeah, a lot of decorating to do. I wanted this like a little planning table. Oh man. And leather. Fair enough. Can't do much about that then. And then I could put some books and stuff on there. Bits of rope, spy glasses. Yeah. Another books. One way around.
Spanj, the chat would like some attention, please.
Okay. What's up? Who's, what the, why? Hey, Bedouin. Bedouin, you could start bringing everything over so you have your resources in one place. Yes, I could. Yeah. That has also occurred. Toying around with ideas right now. And I'm out of hardwood anyway. So, yeah, probably going to need to do that. So there were books, a bunch of more clutter on the floor, on the table there. A few chairs around. We got ourselves a bit of a shipwright, I think. Barrels and boxes and stuff like that everywhere. Yeah. I think this will look the part. But yeah, I'm going to start shipping some stuff over. I think. Reminds me, we need to build the warehouse anyway. Yeah. Food ingredients, right? So clothing. Typically we don't put cooked food in here, so I'm not too worried about cooked food not having a thing. We can put that in one of the many kitchens that we'll probably have throughout all of this. We'll have a kitchen in each of the houses. So yeah, Spanj. As I was watching your video earlier today, I was thinking I'd probably be one of those annoying people who want to live near trees in your town. Good. Well, at least you know. Well done. Alright, so storage. Let's go. I have way more storage than I actually need in these things, but I mean, between the various boxes and stuff, there's more than enough storage for each one. We're going to be swimming in resources if we fill any of these up. Plenty of storage. I wonder if they have a mod for like giant map table like they had in Game of Thrones. Oh, that'd be cool. Giant map table, yes. Yeah. You're welcome, Valentine. You're good, mate. You're good. You carry on. Sounds pretty stormy out there at the moment. No, fine. Just my hearing. Storage for days and days and days. warehouse. Mostly. I mean, there's still some decorating and stuff that I want to put in that, but mostly that is the warehouse. Done. We now have a place to put things and stuff, other than just, you know, everywhere. Everywhere. Seeds. Like, where do seeds go? Suppose in food raw ingredients, I guess that would be where I put it. Food raw, lemon. Oh, so much wood. Yeah. Fabric. Not really got a category, is it? That's the trade, yeah. Boar's head in the trade, silver in the chair. Who sent me silver? I'm okay with it. Yeah. And meat barrel. Thank you. Thanks, Brian. Righty. A lot of stone. 23,000 stone, to be exact. There we go. Oh! You put that there. I don't think I've unlocked that one yet. No, I still got 69. 69 crocodiles to kill. Yeah. Right, so what we're going to do in time for next stream is transfer everything over so that we can get on with some proper decorating. We've still got lots of building to do. But I want to get these three like really decorated up and stuff like that. These three are going to enable us to pretty much do everything other than farming, I think. And then when it comes to farming, we can set this courtyard up. With some fountains and benches and stuff like that, and then a few little plots of growables like flax, because flowers and cayenne peppers are pretty as well, and some potatoes, stuff like that. Stuff that looks good rather than stuff necessarily that we need all the time for food. Up onto the roof as well, maybe put a few bits and bobs up there. More decorating inside. Yeah, we'll bring this whole thing up alive. But that's going to be it for today. It's a long go over the animal heads. Well, yes, that will be in the big house. Will be the trophy room. Remember, we got the big house to build and lots of rooms to fill. So I'm holding out on the trophy room until that one. Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for all the subs and resubs and all the super chats as well, the blurps, everything in between. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will be back midday tomorrow with some more of this. Actually, we will carry on tomorrow if I can. I might change my mind on that one actually because of the whole moving thing, but I'll be around. Join me tomorrow. I'll see you then. Thank you very much, guys. Good night.